Good morning, Homo sapiens. Good morning, Homo sapiens. How are you? It's been I found a really good life-work balance today. Did lots and lots of work. Did lots and lots of life. The work part mainly involved cleaning out my old laptop, my MacBook, as I said I'd do yesterday, and it runs perfectly and really, really well now, which I'm really happy about. That's good. And I did a test for the little sort of broadcast show thing that I'm trying to put together, including doing the audio properly so that it's a little bit better than just a phone microphone. So it requires a little bit more work, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? That's part of the fun of being a double bass player with limited technology, trying to perform to people as best I can. And thank you for all the heckles, questions, comments, compliments, everything else that's come through, stories, questions that people have sent through. Thanks, Owen. Yes, I did get your email. And thanks, Tamara, if you're listening as well. That was a really good email as well. I'm not sure if I'll read all of that out, but it was wonderful. But yes, so that test was successful, and I feel pretty good about that. Did a load of writing, did that thing where I sat down and wrote, and I'm feeling okay about that. Run out of ink though. I needed to print a draft today. I'm still old school. I like to sit there with a pencil and read and underline things and say no, 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 and give myself a good edit. So, but I've run out of ink, so I need to go and source some of that tomorrow. But it's Friday tomorrow, which means it's Bank Holiday Monday. The world's quite confusing at the moment, isn't it? And so I need to work out how to do that. I shall do it because I'm awesome. I'm also burping. Sorry. Life part was very much about doing some relaxing and tending to the farm. I took some cuttings of the rosemary today. The rosemary's looking a bit brown and a bit unhappy. So I took some cuttings and I've potted those in, and they're under cover at the moment, and I'm keeping them nice and wet. But also gonna try and plant the rosemary into something a bit more happy. It might be its roots not being too happy. Harvested a load of basil and knocked up a delicious pesto and pasta thing, which I put in. I'm going to say way too much garlic, but that's not actually what I mean. Those of you that know how to cook know exactly that there's not such a thing as too much garlic. But with the garlic bread as well, carbs and garlic. I'm a smelly man. The chili plant, Chili Ray Cyrus, is starting to develop his first chilies of the season. So they're pointing upwards like little licorice comforts, or green knobs, depending on how you want to see them. But yeah, he's prolific. I've been having sex with him every morning, where I transfer the pollen from one flower to another, because apparently there are no wasps in the UK that do that. Tidied up the YouTube channel quite a bit. Put the t-shirts on Bandcamp. That was great. Thank you very much to everyone that's bought one of those. What else was there? Oh, I've made a decision. I'm going to stop sending this podcast to YouTube. Firstly, it just doesn't get the views or the listens that sort of warrant the whole channel being fill up with all this stuff. But it's also just it's taking up a lot of space. So if you do listen to this on YouTube, you won't be able to soon. I don't know exactly when. I'll stop that. I'll leave about a week's worth up, I suppose, for a little while, and see what happens. But yeah, I've just been taking out the old episodes and just trying to sort of streamline a little bit, especially if there's going to be new content going on. I kind of need to push the new stuff a little bit. So yeah, there won't be the boring YouTube version of this, where you can watch me talking. What else has happened? Oh, it's just been a good day. It's just been a nice, hot, sunny, lovely, fairly chilled day. I'm not completely up with the news. I'm well up on American news. I know America's fucked, and I'm fairly certain the UK is fucked. But for some reason I find it quite hard to concentrate. Been seeing quite a lot of conspiracy stuff about this pandemic video. Have you seen this? Apparently, one scientist who was dismissed for all sorts of other reasons claims that the whole thing was a big plan and a big conspiracy. And it's a YouTube video with very little citation. So, yeah, I've seen a few people going, "Ha, I told you." I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. How many friends have you got who was like second-hand car dealers who just suddenly have become epidemiologists and pandemic fucking experts? Yeah, I'm not one. I'm a double bass player and satirical troubadour. I don't need this to remind me that the Tories are shit. So yeah, there's almost no point in me going, oh, well, the Tories are shit though, aren't they? Fuck's sake. Yeah, the whole point is to come out of this fighting fit, ready. Until then, there's not much I can do other than hopefully bring a little bit of a smile to some people's faces. Yeah, it's quite late at night. It's about 20 past 11 now. Sorry, that was me looking at the clock. That's the noise I make. And it's there's a wonderful full moon out there with a load of really amazing clouds right in front of it, which makes it look a little bit sort of spooky, but also absolutely gorgeous. Spoke to my mum today. She's good. She sent a load of some binoculars, so I can actually go outside and sort of look at the moon and look at the stars and things like that, and which is very nice. They're almost little opera ones, but nonetheless they're pretty good for getting a little bit of detail on the moon. And yeah, I really enjoy it at the moment. I'm really enjoying looking at the moon. So yeah, that's that one. What else was there? Planted some sweet corn. Blah, 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 blah. Had a nap. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just a good work-life balance today. That was always the goal, was to just get on with things. Tomorrow morning, I do the first run of trying to record this thing I'm thinking of. Trying to work out how much energy I should put into it, or whether I should just be me. All of my punk credentials tell me that I should just be me, but maybe there's a little part of me that wants to be a little bit more Noel Edmonds or Dave Benson Phillips. I don't know which one. Right, I'm going to crack on. I'll get this uploaded and finish my. I've got some digestives that have got the marmalade on toast flavour. I saw them and just had to have them, and gee, they're good. They're really, really good. Do you know sometimes they come out with new flavours of things and you go, well, I'll try it, but it's, you know, like I did with Adam in the pineapple Jaffa cakes, and they were all right. But these are good. These are digestives that taste a little bit like marmalade. Yum, 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 yum. So I'm going to finish those up and then probably head to bed. Didn't do my stairs today, so I need to do my stairs first thing in the morning as well. Right. Oi. oi, off you pop. I'll see you in the morning, tomorrow morning, and I hope you had a good bank holiday, or have a good bank holiday. Enjoy it. Why don't you just stay at home, just sit in the garden for a bit, or on the balcony or whatever, and yeah, do a proper bank holiday. Right, I'm off. I'll see you later. Good night.